to stay in America. Next Oprah.
Previously on One Life to Live.
You are responsible for what happened to Nora, aren't you?
This is not about us. This is about you nailing Lindsay.
Newsflash, Jessica, you're not in the story anymore.
I am going to be Blair's husband.
But Max will always be her best man.
Todd won't believe her. He'll turn on her.
Want to explain this?
I can't believe you put that in the paper.
Yeah, we'll believe it. What were you thinking?
How'd you had this idea about
So you let him make a fool out of you?
It's just a stupid promotion for Valentine's Day. What's the big deal?
You. This. Working here. And it's time you put an end to it.
Hi. What brings you here?
I think you know the answer to that.
I didn't have any choice.
No choice. You tried to destroy a woman's mind.
It wasn't me, it was Colin. He's a monster.
You're a monster.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, it's occurring to me that I'm the only one who knows why I'm here. You called me last night, left a message on my machine, remember? Something about staying away from Colin.
Yeah, Nora, Colin is dangerous. Even more dangerous than I thought he was.
Believe it or not, I know exactly what you're going through. Don't even think about it.
I was just trying to wake you.
I wasn't aware your tongue doubled as an alarm clock.
I was trying to protect your hearing. So soon.
I don't need your protection.
Oh.
I'm Adam Chandler's daughter, remember?
Yeah.
Only reason I'm here at all with you is to clear my name.
You know, There's a whole lot of things I am much better at.
You're not worn out from your night with Blair?
Oh, come on. You know nothing happened. She was drugged.
Your perfect date.
Look, the only reason I was in bed with Blair was so that Todd would see me with her. Look, our plan went off without a hitch.
Except for Todd. Thought you said he was a jealous, raving lunatic.
Yes.
Yeah, well, he's got a funny way of showing it. He didn't explode at you or Blair. He didn't call off the wedding. I mean, what is going on? I don't get it. Why didn't he explode?
He will. And when he does, Blair will never know what hit her.
What happened? Today's the day. Oh, today's the day they're tying the knot.
Today's the day our esteemed publisher Todd Manning will be marrying Blair Kramer Buchanan Manning Buchanan Kramer. Oh, thank you so much, Todd. You would have to print them all for the third time. The ceremony for the select few invited guests will be immediately followed by an exclusive reception at the Blandview Country Club. When asked about his upcoming nuptials, Mr. Manning said, "Of course I'm happy. I wouldn't be paying for this if I..." What the hell, my... God, Todd! You scared me to death. What are you doing here anyway? You know it's bad luck to see the bride on her wedding day?
Yeah, I've heard that.
One Life to Live on ABC, brought to you by Gerber Graduate.
Todd just went into Blair's room.
What'd I tell you? That scalawag should be exploding any minute.
I don't hear anything.
Hey! Be patient.
What if he kills her?
We'll hear that.
I mean, Max, what if Todd kills Blair and just disappears? And then we don't prove that he didn't shoot you. I mean, the whole point of this was to get them to turn on each other.
You know, I seriously doubt that Todd is going to kill her, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
To see me cleared.
Well, I wouldn't mind finding out who put a bullet in my back either. But those two hurt me much more than that. They tried to play me for a fool. They told Asa that I was pulling a scam on them. They told Renee that I knew who her real son is.
Well, you do.
Since when do I want them to find out? Todd and Blair think they have power over me. They think they sit up in that little penthouse and look down on everybody. Well, they don't control me. I'm about to bring that penthouse down, destroy everything in it. Come to think of it, I already have.
Then why don't I hear the sounds of a wrecking ball?
You will. Soon.
What if we don't? What if Todd never goes over the edge?
Well, then in that case, I guess I'm just going to go have to push a little harder. You sleep all right?
Are you just going to ignore this whole thing about seeing each other before the wedding day thing, huh? You know what you said at our last wedding? That we make our own traditions. I guess I just must have forgotten who I'm marrying for a second here.
No, I haven't. I know exactly who you are, what you are.
You do? Someone who is tying the knot. I love this. Thank you. Thank you so much for this, Todd. You know, I knew you were a romantic at heart.
Luck. We We said we'd make our own luck.
We did. I can't believe that you remember that.
It was all bad.
Yeah, it was horrible. But you know what? We get a fresh start today.
Yeah, it looks like you got a fresh start last night. In bed.
Yeah, I did. You know, for some reason, I just slept like a log.
You don't say.
Oh, yeah, it was the best that I have slept in months.
And no interruptions. No midnight kisses from Max?
No. No, you know, after you left, I was here by myself. Todd, what are you doing here anyway? You know, we should both be getting ready.
Yeah, all right. Just wanted to see you one more time before you became Mrs. Todd Manning.
So did I.
I know how upset you were when Colin told you that, and your sister about his affair with your mother.
No, Nora, it isn't about that. Colin is obsessed with you.
What makes you say that?
I was at his place and I saw something. He's sick. He has this, like this altar to you, a collection of all these things, a picture, a cup that you must have drank out of. I don't know. The man is crazy, and I wanted to tell you sooner, and I know I probably should have.
It's okay. It's okay, Will. I know all about this shrine thing that he has. Colin showed it to me.
What? When?
I was at his house last night. He showed it to me then. That's where I was when you called.
Why would you go to his house, Nora? He held you prisoner there. What? He could do something to you again.
Because I wanted to get something from him.
What?
Well, it doesn't really matter because he's never going to give it to me, so now you don't have to worry about me going back to his house.
Nora, what could you possibly want from that psycho? Why would you go anywhere near him? You want him to admit that my mother was behind it, don't you?
Yes, Will, I do.
Lindsay, would you please just leave me alone?
You finally realized that Nora never really did care about you, didn't you? I had that moment with Beau when I looked into his face and saw that he didn't love me anymore. And there's no more pain in the world than wanting someone that doesn't want you.
Just stop, okay? Because this is completely different.
Only the circumstances are different.
You know, when Lainey left me, I was completely blindsided. She always forgave me no matter what I did. And she walked out on me. And everything I had ever known was gone. Nothing made any sense anymore. Nothing mattered anymore.
Colin, I know.
No, Lindsay, you don't know. You don't know? You don't even have a clue. You see, then Nora came along, and she changed everything. Her drive and her spirit. It gave me hope.
Nora lied to you. Just accept it.
No, I don't have to accept it, Lindsay. I don't have to accept anything. I didn't have to accept what Will did to me, did I? I blew your little boy out of the water.
You lashed out, that's all.
You're being awfully charitable.
Well, I understand. I did the same thing to you.
Well, at least you finally admit it.
I'm tired, Colin. I'm tired of fighting with Lainey, with you. Fighting for a relationship that is just plain dead.
It's not exactly paradise, is it?
But we could have that. I mean, not paradise, but maybe we could just find a way to forgive each other. For what I've done to you, what you've done to me, especially what I've done to Nora.
There it is. Now we get what this is all about, don't we, Lindsay? What, do you think you can just come in here and let me cry on your shoulder? And I'm going to forgive you, and I'm going to keep all your dirty little secrets, Lindsay? Well, you can forget it, because your secrets are coming out whether you like it or not.
Sunday, February 25th.
You make me sick.
Oh, come on. What happened to... I'm your friend, Colin. I know what you're going through.
It was an act. Like Nora pretending to want you was an act. And who would ever want you? You are so disgusting.
Oh, well, now, Lindsay thinks I'm disgusting. Maybe I should just end it all.
And you were terrible in bed.
Oh, now that's original, huh?
And you think you're such a ladies' man. You know what? You have no standards. And any woman that would crawl into bed with you has no standards.
Careful there, Lindsay. You forget that that includes you.
I was vulnerable, and you took advantage of that, didn't you? But a real man wouldn't do that. A man like Beau wouldn't do that. He doesn't sleep with every woman that he meets, and he's 10 times better as a lover than you'll ever be. Better at everything, and I know it. Nora knows it, Lainey knows it, and now you know it. Make love to that.
I think I'd rather make love to you.
Get away from me, Colin. Don't touch me.
Maybe I could prove you wrong, Lindsay.
Get away from me.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I do have my standards. You couldn't meet them on your best day. But now your daughter, on the other hand. Whew.
What did you say?
Oh, you heard me. Little Jen has turned into quite a young woman.
Want some?
No, thanks.
Oh, cereal?
No, I didn't come here for breakfast, Jen. I came here to talk about Will.
Why do you want to talk about Will?
Well, he hasn't been sleeping lately, and I think he's upset about something.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, but I'm really worried about him.
Maybe he's mad at you or something.
No, he's not mad at me. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I was thinking that maybe we could help him by, trying to get along.
We're not getting along? I didn't know.
Oh, right. Well, when I found you in my bed, Jen, and you didn't tell me you were Will's sister, we weren't exactly getting along then.
Oh, so you mean by getting along that I should be getting along with you?
No, that's not what I meant. What I'm saying is that, well, we got off to a bad start, and I think we should try and, bury the hatchet. Just pretend like none of that stuff happened and just get along. We both love Will, right?
So this is about Will.
Are you listening to anything I say?
So where does Christian fit into the picture? After all, that is the reason you're here.
I thought you were done trying to tell me how to live my life.
Yeah, well, I'm not done worrying about you. You're still my brother. I started to think that maybe it was a good idea that you were working here, and then I get my morning paper and I see this.
See what? Me wearing a stupid outfit for Valentine's Day?
No, you doing whatever RJ says.
He's my boss.
Oh, yeah? Now, what if he tells you to pick up a package from someone you don't know? You have no idea what's in it. He offers you a little extra cash. You gonna do that, too?
Yes?
Do you forget what RJ does for a living?
He runs a bar.
I'm not joking, Chris.
Neither am I, Antonio. I told you. I work for RJ. I do what he tells me.
Oh, good. So then you're a criminal, too.
So what?
No, you're not a criminal.
Why not? Now, come on, you can say it again, man. What, do you think if you say it too many times, it's going to come true?
It is true. I know. I was the criminal. No matter what anyone said, I did whatever I wanted, when I wanted to.
Well, that's me.
No. No, that's not you. You always play by the rules. You always did the right thing. You could see things I couldn't. You saw all the possibilities, and you got everything you wanted. You were an artist. You got your scholarship. You got Jessica Buchanan. Why would you throw it away for RJ?
Because there aren't any more possibilities. I lost my art. I lost Jessica.
You lost your art because of RJ. He was the one who tampered with the steering in Todd's car. You know that. Walk away from this, Chris, before he hurts you again. Before he gets you into real trouble.
What happened wasn't RJ's fault, Antonio. It was mine. And lucky for me, you know, because now I know not to count on anything. Because once you do, you lose. Now I'm ready to take whatever I can get for as long as I can get it.
Well, it sounds like the man knows what he wants.
So maybe, Dr. Laura should take off. Is that what you want?
Max, we said everything we needed to say. Everything was said. It's over. Why can't you just accept that?
Oh, I have accepted it. I just came by to wish you luck with your wedding.
Well, fine. You did, so why don't you just go?
Not that you need any, not with a guy like Todd. I mean, he's got it all. And he's so smart that you can never make a fool out of him.
Unlike you. Now, you can leave.
I owe you an apology for last night. When you walked in on me kissing Blair, I was totally out of line.
Well, you know what? He accepts, so please leave.
I just want you to know that it was completely one-sided. Blair was not kissing me back. You know, one thing I've always been great at is reading a woman's body language, especially Blair's.
Oh, yeah, Max, you are a real pro. That's why Sky shot you in the back.
But then I don't need to tell you this. I mean, if you're going to marry Blair, then you must trust her.
He does trust me, unlike you.
And after all, it was just one little kiss. That's all it was. And when I came back later after you left, didn't even go that far.
I'm not here to talk about Christian. Like I said, I am worried about your brother.
So why don't you talk to him?
I think it would mean a lot to him, Jen, if we get along. So I really want to try and make that happen.
Oh, you mean like hang out at the mall together?
Very funny. Look, don't you care if your brother's upset?
If my brother's upset, it's not about me.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. I think it's about both of us.
And what I'm saying is that that's not the reason you're here. You can't stand to see me with Christian, can you?
Christian has a good thing here, and he knows it.
Get lost, RJ. This is a private conversation. Where'd you crawl out of anyway?
Oh, Antonio, you hurt my feelings.
Come on, Chris. Look at this guy, huh? Don't you remember what he did to you? To Angel Square? A Mami? Usa la cabeza, por favor.
This is my job, Antonio.
Yeah? This and what else?
I told you. Whatever my boss needs me to do.
Well, you heard the man, Officer Vega.
You stay away from my brother or I swear you'll regret it.
Now, see, don't they have some kind of conflict management courses at the academy?
Come on, Antonio. Why don't you just back off, huh? This is RJ's place.
That's right. And Christian works here. So if you want to speak to him, you will have to work that out on your time.
Come on, let's go.
Wait a minute, I don't like being told what to do.
You're not staying here.
This is my decision.
Don't be stupid, Chris. Please. Look, I understand you've gone through some rough times, but don't make things worse by throwing away the rest of your life.
You go near my daughter and I will kill you.
Oh, hey now. Not so fast. You kill me and two very special letters get delivered to Bo and Sam.
I don't care. I'd go to prison in a minute before I'd ever let you lay a hand on my daughter.
You know, Lindsay, I tell you to put your money where your mouth is. But you already have. So this will do. For now.
How long do you think that I'm going to go on paying you?
As long as I tell you to. Unless, of course, if you want to go to jail. Because I'm sure no one would take advantage of you there. But if you have any doubts, you're going to want me to keep my mouth shut.
You haven't kept your mouth shut. You told my son.
Oh, yeah, but you can trust Will. Can't you?
Yes, I can. He told me he wouldn't say anything to anyone.
Oh, well, if he said that, I mean, as long as Will promised you, you got nothing to worry about. Because Will always keeps his promises. I mean, he's one of the good guys, right? I mean, even when he steals other people's money, he feels really bad about it. Oh, but then eventually he does do the right thing. Now that he knows who's responsible for what happened to Nora. How long do you think he's going to be able to live with himself?
I do believe that Lindsay had something to do with what happened to me, Will. I'm sorry, but I do. I'm not asking you to believe it. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you don't.
Can I ask you something?
You can ask me anything.
Why do you need to know?
Justice?
And that's it? Justice? Like Hank Gannon wants justice?
Yeah, I guess. But I think it has a lot more to do with my missing piece. That's what I call it, you know. Part of my time that I can't remember. It's like somebody came along with a cookie cutter and just sort of took a hunk out of my brain, you know? I've got this odd-shaped hole where all my memories used to be. Memories of raising Matthew, taking care of him, of being with your father, of everybody I loved. And I used to think that I could get past it, you know, just live my life, move on, and fill it with new memories, but I can't. It just doesn't seem to work. So, there I am, missing a piece of mind, and keeping me from keeping peace of mind. It's a joke. It's a bad joke, I know, but it's true. I keep thinking that if I could just face the person who did this to me, face them and know, really know, that I could get a little bit back. Just a little bit. But Colin isn't going to give it to me, and your mother's not going to confess, so I'm not going to get my peace of mind.
That's enough, Max. You can leave now.
You're right, I probably shouldn't push it. I'm lucky Todd hasn't punched me out already after the way I came on to you last night.
No, why would he? He knows how I feel. He knows who I love.
Yes, so do I. You made that perfectly clear last night. Like I said, I just came by to wish you luck.
Todd, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I lied to you. It's just... Max, okay, he did come back last night after you left. He came back and he made another pass at me, and I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to get upset. And I didn't want it to ruin our wedding day.
So what happened?
Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing. I mean, we had a little toast of champagne, and I kicked him out. Nothing happened. Cross my heart.
Hope to die?
I am not going to talk about Christian with you.
So you don't want to bury the hatchet?
Yes, I do, but this has nothing to do with Christian.
Right. So you want us to be friends, and then if we're friends, we won't try to steal each other's boyfriends?
Christian's not my boyfriend. Your brother is. And if you've yet to realize, Will cannot stand Christian. But every time he turns around, there you are with Christian.
Oh, so you don't care if I date Christian? But my brother has this huge problem with it. He's so upset he can't even sleep.
You know what? I don't even know why I bothered. I don't know why I bothered.
Neither do I. My relationship with my brother is my business, not yours. And that goes double for my relationship with Christian.
I think you better go.
You heard him. You'll answer to me.
Well, that can't have been easy. But did you mean what you said?
Of course, if you meant what you said.
I always mean what I say.
Last night you told me you were going to let me in on the other side of the business, RJ. And I don't just mean making fake IDs. I'm ready for some serious money.
Are you sure that's what you want?
I always mean what I say.
This would mean you'd have to break some minor laws.
I've already read the fine print, RJ.
Well, then there's something happening tonight.
All right, fine. I'll do it.
Well, before you say yes, don't you think you should know what it is? See, you will have to believe in magic. Because the truck is going to vanish into thin air.
As long as some cash appears in its place.
Once I let you in, there's no looking back.
I'm through looking back.
Well then, you're in.
Thanks a lot, Christian. If you would have made me my own ID, I wouldn't have had to play arts and crafts. Let's see. In with the good, out with the bad.
What happened? I couldn't hear anything.
You missed the performance of a lifetime. I rattled Todd's straight jacket right in front of Blair. She never had an idea what was going on.
But did it work?
Of course it did. Another minute, you could have fried eggs on his forehead.
What did he do?
Nothing. Yet. No, he's still trying to hold it together. Barely. Todd is a time bomb. He will explode.
Good. But, just to be safe, I did make a little phone call earlier. Someone's about to light the fuse.
Cross my heart. Hope to die. Stick a needle in my eye, I swear. I'll swear on anything that you want. I'll swear on my mama's life.
Swear on Star's life.
Todd,
You said you'd swear on whatever I wanted.
that's our little girl.
That way I'll know you're telling me the truth.
All right, I'll swear on whatever you want, but nothing happened between Max and me, and you gotta believe me. Todd, we're gonna get married. And if you don't trust me...
Why does everybody always bring up trust when it comes to you and me, Blair? What is that? Sam, Vicky, all they ever do is talk about trust.
Because it's so important. Last time, don't you remember? You went away to Ireland, you came back and you saw me with Patrick, and we both got hurt. We were so afraid of being hurt that we didn't tell each other the truth. And it cost us our marriage. And we both got hurt. I don't ever want to feel like that again, and I never want you to feel like that. Todd, I swear to you, I never, ever want to hurt you. Listen to me. Nothing happened between Max and me. You gotta believe me. You do believe me, don't you?
You better get that. Might be important.
Oh, what do you want?
I just have a few more questions I'd like to ask you about Max's shooting.
You stay away from Jen. Do you hear me?
Absolutely, Lindsay, of course. Just as long as you keep the cash flowing. I'll expect another payment at the end of the month.
This isn't going to go on forever.
Sure it will. This will go on forever if I wanted to. And you know what, Lindsay? I think I want it to. So get ready to pay, Lindsay, and you're going to keep on paying. You too, Nora. You're going to pay most of all.
I'm really sorry that this happened to you, Nora. I am, and I do wish that I could do something.
Well, you tried. You rescued me from Colin.
Almost.
Well, you did try. You have a good heart, and you're a good person.
I don't know about that.
Well, I do. You got my seal of approval. Hey, I don't make deals with my kidnappers to get confession tapes for just anybody.
You helped Colin walk so I could go free.
Yeah. It was worth it.
No. It wasn't. Nora, you deserve to be free, too. And
Well,
I have to be the one who does it.
So, John...
Should be questioning them as we speak. And if Todd is as combustible as you say...
They should be turning on each other as we speak.
What?
It's just that, you're so beautiful. I can't help but think...
That we can go back to what we had before all this? I don't think so. Not until I'm free and clear. Maybe not even then.
You will be free and clear. Soon.
Look, we are getting married today, so we're quite busy. We don't have time to answer your stupid questions about my ex-husband's shooting. Thank you.
Actually, Blair's not telling the truth. I have something to say about who shot Max.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
did you see or hear anything that would implicate your mother?
Davison is out to destroy all of us.
If he's had the knowledge that you're really his son, then who's to say what he's capable of?
I think it's time I told the nice detective the truth.
Will Todd and Blair get married as planned? Vote in the One Life to Live weekly poll at abc.com.
Some people can never believe in themselves
It's me, Will, remember?
until someone believes in them.
You are bound by nothing.
Oscar winner Robin Williams, Oscar winners Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, and Minnie Driver. The network television premiere of Good Will Hunting, ABC Monday. Viewer discretion advised.
You never know what they're going to say to Greg Gurman tomorrow on The View.